what are the normal questions?
How to build a sales team? Oh, yeah, that is very, very broad actually. That other topic only, because now we are just focusing on consultative side. So this video will keep on that only.
Okay.
Any other ideas you can think of to create new videos actually. So we have more content actually like
Or
that.
you can also ask saying that you're typically can think. I don't know. I leave it to you.
Where I actually lost you in between completely.
No, what I'm saying is, okay, so maybe I can respond back. Internet connection is unstable.
No, you said something that you can also ask, then it got cut completely.
Sorry. No, what I'm just saying is, typically, one of the challenges customer asks often, right? Saying that my environment is different, so always I don't need a product seller, I need a consultative seller. The background for this, right? So
Okay.
everybody can able to relate. Yeah, this is the same problem I also have. I also want consultative seller only.
No, that I will put in the post this thing. Matlab when I put a video, so usually I write text also, some text with the video. If you say Vishal's was also, so one is that whole brief of video in text format also, and one is the video completely. So in that text, I can write that, okay, many people tell us that we want consultative seller usually because product seller doesn't fit. So that will start with that hook actually, that challenge. That will come in a text part actually.
Okay, understood.
So then it will match your video, this thing, video content.
Okay.
So that all happens afterwards. That we can edit actually the text part.
Okay.
This only the main content we want. That okay, what we are trying to address, that differentiate between the two, and how to evaluate a consult like that. Okay.
Okay, I'll go ahead and talk whatever is there. Then afterwards you
Yeah.
edit because sometimes it's a bit difficult for me. Yeah.
No, that is fine. That's what we want to do actually. That in the flow only. Yeah. So I've started the recordings here. 1 second. I'll put my questions. And I'll be on mute here because my
No
voice
issues.
should not be, but wherever needed, I'll unmute, but then I'll be on mute.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So CR, we will start then. So hi CR. So today I have a few questions, for you, and you can share us your insights. So my first question to you, CR, is that usually many HR leaders they find it difficult that okay, I want to. My team has told me to look for a consultative mindset or consultative seller, but they usually find it difficult to differentiate between a product or transactional seller and a consultative seller. So can you see like walk through us, like give us few pointers, right? That how to differentiate and what is the differentiate between these two kind of salespeople, a transactional seller, product seller, and a consultative seller.
Yeah, we also often face this question saying that, okay, how do I identify a consultative seller mindset, right? So let me understand the difference between a product seller or a transaction seller and a consultative seller. A product seller or a transaction seller is always bothered about himself, right? It is all about me, my product, my services, my features, and the pricing, right? He always talks about saying that how my product is solving the customer problem, right? He thinks about his point of view and the entire stages, right? Throughout the sales stages, he talks about selling a product. Okay, that's what product seller goes through. The same thing if you come back to a consultative seller, it's consultative seller you have to always think about from a prospect point of view. He thinks, okay, what's going on in the prospect's world? How my product, my solution is it a right fit or is there any alternate options available? He completely brings about the insights, what's happening in their domain, in their industry, and talks about how the solution is a right fit or alternate solutions are available. That's a completely different mindset. I think we need to redo. We'll do redo once again.
You want to do? Yeah, that's fine. We can.
Okay.
So this is only one point here actually. What you said, or you will share more also after this. So this is one that okay, one is about me, myself, and one is about customer.
Yeah.
Then you
Okay,
will
fine.
share
So,
other.
I'll share other also, right?
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, can you share the first point? Okay, again, that what is the difference between the two, consultative and a transaction?
Yeah, this is a question often comes to us saying that, okay, I always want a sales talent with a consultative selling mindset, right? So let's understand the difference between both. A product seller or a transactional seller is always talking about himself. It is all about his products, his company, his services, his product features, how his pricing is better than other companies, other competitors. It's all about self-centric. But the same thing when you're looking at a consultative seller, it is all about the prospect. He understands the prospect world better. He completely gets into diagnosis to know what's going on in the prospect's world, what trigger this need, and tries to find what are the solutions available beyond his products and services from a prospect point of view, right?
Hmm.
So one is about his own, the other is about customer centric. The second point, from a product seller point of view, he always pushes his product or his solution at every point of sales engagement, right? He talks about what this solution bringing benefit to the customer, how his solution is fitting to the customer. But whereas in the contrary, a consultative seller, he always thinks about from a prospect point of view, right?
Hmm.
He tries to understand their world much better beyond pushing. He doesn't push a solution. He tries to engage us with the prospect, and together they discover, together they diagnose. Even sometimes you will understand the need much better. You help the customer to uncover a lot of other needs which customer is not even aware. Right?
Hmm.
That's what is the mindset of this thing. That's the two
Okay.
major differences between a product seller and a consultative selling this thing. So first of all, for a consultative seller, you should have a mindset of no prescription without diagnosis, right? That's important. Uh,
Okay.
uh,
Got it.
okay, so now the question comes in saying that how do I assess a sales talent with a consultative mindset, right? We all know understand what is consultative. How do you assess a sales talent with a consultative selling mindset? Okay,
Hmm.
uh, so I would like to talk about a video done by my colleague Vishal, right? Saying that what type of sales talent you have. Are they a chemist or the doctor? I would suggest you guys go through this video. It talks about much clarity about a chemist or a doctor seller. So coming back to us saying that how do you assess a consultative seller? Uh, when you're trying to when you're trying to evaluate a sales talent, you should always ask them a question saying that, can you walk me through a scenario in the past where a prospect walked in, assuming that they are clear about their requirement, and you did a diagnosis, you did a call with them, and completely you realize the requirement of something else, right? Or you can also ask the prospect saying that, what did you do your discovery call where the entire the sales process itself changed a different line, right? So ask him to walk you through some of the scenarios. If he's a product seller mindset, he will come back and say that the prospect was looking at it X. This is the business problem he had. My solution was absolutely able to solve it. We showed value to him, and we did the deal, right? But the same thing if you talk to a consultative seller, he'll talk about the customer walked in, the prospect walked in with the problem X. We did a diagnosis. We together discovered saying that the problem is Y. Then we found out what will be the right solution, and we solved it. And he also talks about the process of how he walked through the entire diagnosis, right? What questions he asked him, right? Which and what is the
Hmm.
ROI for the solution, right? That's a big difference for a consultative seller. First thing, when you're trying to look at it, you need to understand whether a consultative seller has a mindset of no prescription without diagnosis. That's a mindset you need, right? So whether he's jumping directly into a product and trying to, the moment customer talks about a problem, he directly jumps in and offer a solution, or he's trying to understand the customer world much better before prescribing something. So that's the first mindset you need to understand. The second one, you need to understand how inquisitive thinking is playing in the sales talent mind. What type of questions he's asking with the prospect, right? Is he understanding? Is he doing enough research? Is he able to talk about the scenario, what he did in the discovery, right? What all things was going on in the prospect's world? Did he do enough research about what is happening in their industry, right? And what type of insightful questions he's asking. So if
Hmm.
he's not able to demonstrate that, then he doesn't have a consultative selling mindset. The third thing is also whether he has that listening ability in terms of understanding the prospect well, and he's able to talk to them about the ROI of the solution. right?
Hmm.
How much the solution bringing benefit to the customer. Good thing is that it's important to understand the ROI benefit before the sale as well as post the sale. Whether the sales talent is aware what is the ROI he is able to demonstrate during the sales process, and at the same time whether the prospect or the customer is able to realize that ROI. Right, that's an
Hmm.
important. If he's not able to demonstrate that, then definitely that sales talent doesn't have a consultative mindset.
Got it. Okay. So, CR, actually, this one you want to do again one more time?
Okay.
The
Yeah.
second part.
Okay.
I was thinking that
Uh,
you say that, okay, what is the first point you should look?
yeah.
And then if whether it's a even how to know, matlab, you have to
Ah,
speak consciously. Okay, this is the first point you should look at. Okay, ask.
okay.
So
So
you have
point
written
wise.
point whether okay, ask for real life scenario.
Yeah. Okay.
So if it's a normal product person, he will say this.
Hmm.
So you will come to know it's a this thing, and if he's a consultative person, they will usually say these statements. So this
Yeah.
is how you evaluate. So like that, I was thinking that more point focus, if you can say.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. Fine. I'll
Yeah.
definitely do actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So, Siar, can you share the that how to actually evaluate, how leaders can actually evaluate that this person they are hiring is having a consultative mindset or is a normal transactional or product seller? Can you give
Yeah.
us the pointers one by one?
Okay. So whenever you're trying to do assess a sales talent, the first thing you need to ask that the sales talent is about. Can you walk me through a scenario in the past where a customer walked into you with an assumption saying that they are clearly aware about the requirement, but during your interaction, during your sales conversation, you identified the problem is different, right? So, so if you ask this question and ask him to walk you through this, a consultative seller will really come out and trying to say what did he discover during the discovery process, right? He comes back with a scenario saying that the prospect walked in with an X problem. Together we discovered and understand the problem is Y, and we together found out a solution which benefit him. But at the same time, if you ask a product seller mindset sales talent, he'll come back saying that a prospect came with X problem. I had a product with this feature, we are able to solve that problem X. This is the benefit. Customers saw the value, and that's where we got the deal, right? So this is
Hmm.
the number one what we need to look at it. The
Hmm.
second thing is we need to understand from the sales talent how good he is behaving during the discovery process, right? Whether the mindset is about prescription without diagnosis, or he's coming back and jumping into a product selling mode, right? So ask him to walk you through the scenario where what did he? Sorry, I think we need to redo that second question. I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Sure.
uh,
Sure. I
okay.
can. You can.
Uh,
So yes.
the,
Yeah. Please share the
uh, uh,
second one.
the second one, the first one, what we talked about is saying that, okay, there is no prescription without diagnosis. That's a mindset, right? You need to understand
Hmm.
the customer world and start prescribing a solution after understanding everything. The second
Hmm.
thing, what we need to look from a sales talent is that how much is he's aware about the prospect industry, prospect world, right? Did he probe more about the prospect, right? How much he understand about the business problem, how much he understand about what triggered the event, right? If he's
Hmm.
not able to demonstrate saying that, okay, what triggered the event and what was customers looking for, what problem was solved, then he is not coming with the consultative selling mindset. He's only just looking for a requirement and trying to solve the problem, right? That's the
Hmm.
second thing what you look for. That means you need to look for the probing ability and what type of questions he's asking, whether these questions are insightful questions, whether he has that inquisitive thinking capability, right? The
Hmm.
third thing what you need to look at it is whether the sales talent is talking about ROI to the prospect. This ROI should be talking about before the sale, during the sales process. That means if you want to demonstrate an ROI, you should be completely aware about the prospect buying scenario and the prospect's current situation, right? And
Hmm.
also you should talk about the ROI benefit post the sale, right? Once your solution is implemented, what benefit customer has seen after implementation, and you should be clearly able to articulate that, which is acknowledged by the customer. If he's able to demonstrate that, then he's demonstrating saying that he's a customer centric person and he understands the customer world and he's more worried about what benefit customer got from the solution, right?
Hmm.
So if you want to summarize, one, no prescription without diagnosis. Number two, is about probing, asking insightful questions, and about inquisitive thinking. The third is about trying to understand the ROI from a customer point of view and not from your point of view, and just looking at the ROI benefit before the sale and post the sale.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What do you feel, Sia? The second
Second
version,
one, it's okay,
it
right?
was good.
You should only tell.
I am okay, Sia. I think the second one
Okay.
came good. So now I'm thinking that this I think these two videos only will create actually. This is first one also came good that for differentiating between two, and I think second one I'll create a separate one like that.
Okay. So then
So
we also finish it like this, right? Sales is all about people buying from people whom they trust, right? The moment you have a consultative approach, definitely you can able to build the trust, and this consultative selling approach will apply for every scenario. It is not saying that consultative approach only applicable for a long sales cycle or a complex selling. So the moment you have this consultative mindset, you can able to be successful at every point of sales.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that came out good.
Okay.
I'm just checking actually. I think someone else has logged in. I'm getting a sign out for this thing in the back end.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know because I saw that there was no meeting this time.
Uh-huh.
12 to 1 was ours and one is 2:30.
Okay.
Don't know who logged in. I'm just trying to log in again once again.
Okay.
Pass.
Any other point you want to redo once again?
No, that this thing has the stopped now because the recording stopped actually. But it stopped at right time. You completed that, then only it stopped.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's full actually, memory.
No, not with this. Someone signed out, na.
Oh,
That's why
signed
it
out.
stopped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so it's okay. It's recording. Sorry, it's recording. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm able to see the recording. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just seeing. Okay, one second. Here a document. So I think one point I noticed that you are, while addressing that, okay, what a salesperson should do, you are using the word you actually, that you should be able to do this.
Okay.
But I thought we should do it third person, right? That sales rep should be able to do like that.
Okay.
What you
fine,
think?
fine. Yeah. That's what you said is right. So where did I said that?
A whole thing only, both the 3 points actually. Yeah.
Okay. So you want to redo once again?
One, yeah, we can quickly do here. That only that pointers. Okay. So if you want to continue, that you can continue with that what is the first point with that only. Yeah.
Okay.
So
for asking the right question, right?
Oh, the first one was this thing, right? About no prescription.
Summarizing points or from the beginning?
No, from start only it you happened actually. I saw. That's all. Yeah. So what is the first point here? How you how you title it? The first point, what you say?
So I'm saying that it's a role play scenario, right? You're asking a sales
scenario,
asking the talent to walk you through. Okay, let's redo that and maybe see whether you're picking up from there, right?
Acha, no problem. Yeah. So can you share the 3 pointers that how to evaluate a consultative seller when hiring a sales talent?
Okay. So whenever you're trying to assess a sales talent for a consultative selling approach, the first thing you need to do is you're saying you should not come, right?
You should is right that you are addressing a sales leader, for example. Sales leader is listening you. So you is right. But that when you are telling that this sales rep should be able to do, then also you're using you. Okay, that for example, you are saying that, okay, ideally you should say that, okay, the sales rep should be able to demonstrate ROI. But you are saying that you should be able to address ROI.
Sorry.
Like that
That's
you are
completely
saying.
wrong. Yeah.
You are addressing that third person, which is a sales rep, as also you.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
fine.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
So so let's start with the first point again, CR.
Okay, fine. So whenever you want to assess a sales talent for a consultative selling approach, the first thing you need to ask the sales rep is saying that, walk me through a situation where a prospect walked into you, assuming they're clear about the requirement. But during your sales conversation, you discovered saying that there is a different problem, right? That's one way to ask him. So when a sales rep answers, right, if he's a consultative seller, he will come back and walks you through the scenario saying that the prospect walked in with the X requirement. We did a deep diagnosis. We understood the prospect world, and we realized saying that there is a problem was Y, and we together solved the problem, and customer saw value. Okay. The same thing. If you ask a sales talent with a product selling mindset, he will answer saying that okay, yes, the customer walked in with a problem X. Our solution was a right fit. It can able to show a lot of value. So we pitched the solution and customer bought it. Right. This is a
Okay.
typical response from a
Yeah.
product selling mindset.
So Ziar, you are saying that product consultative mindset will use like language as okay, we like he's including a customer also in the
Yeah.
complete
Yeah.
product in the process,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So what is the second point here?
Okay, so that's one. So okay, just to say that the first point, just summarizing.
Hmm.
So a consultative seller do not prescribe without a diagnosis. This is the mindset a consultative seller will have, which we should watch for. The
Hmm.
second point, what we should look for is saying that you should ask the sales talent, saying that what type of probing questions, what type of questions you will ask uh, when a prospect walks in with a requirement, right? So you need to watch out, saying that okay, whether the the sales talent is talking about the product features or what type of sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So Ziar, the second
Uh,
point you said about asking the questions,
yeah.
right? So can you give example that okay, how usually a consultative would ask a question and how a normal person vendor would transactional seller would ask? Can you tell that a few examples?
Okay, fine. Okay, so okay, the second point, what you look for is saying that how is the sales talent asking insightful, probing questions with the prospect. So when
Hmm.
you ask a sales talent to walk you through a scenario where you define a role play, saying that okay, now the CTO is asking you, saying that okay, we wanted to automate the complete process. Tell me how your solution can fit into this, right? In this scenario, the sales talent, you will ask him saying that what type of discovery questions you will ask. If a sales talent with a consultative mindset will trying to understand completely, saying that what triggered for the CTO to come back to this requirement of operational efficiency. Okay, I'll redo it. Sorry.
Yeah, fine, fine.
Okay. Okay. The second thing, what you need to look for from a sales talent is saying that, okay, how is his probing skills? How the way he's asking insightful questions during the discovery call. So when you ask a sales talent to simulate a scenario, saying that there's a situation where CTO is looking for operational efficiency. I want to look at automation in my industry. Give me a solution which can able to solve this problem, right? A sales talent, you should simulate the situation, ask the sales talent to ask what type of questions you will ask during the situation, right? A product seller will trying to come back and trying to understand about what are the pain points, what is the automation required, and immediately he start jumping about how his product or his solution can solve this problem and what
Hmm.
is the benefit he can able to get. But the same thing, if you go back to a consultative seller, he will trying to ask questions like saying that what triggered why did the CTO is looking for an automation? What triggered for this automation, right? What is that operational efficiency currently going on? How is measuring currently the operational efficiency, and what is the desired state is looking for, right? So all this kind of probing questions, very curious questions will tell you saying that whether the seller having a consultative mindset or is just a product selling mindset.
Okay, fine. So
Okay.
this is good, yeah. So those is the third one.
Okay. So
Yeah.
third one, okay, the third scenario, what we should also understand is saying that is the sales talent talking about ROI. It's important the sales talent talk about a ROI scenario during the sales stages, before the sale is happened, how is able to demonstrate that ROI scenario, and also post-sale scenario, how did that ROI benefited the prospect, right? If you ask for a consultative mindset seller, he will walk you through the complete process saying that, so what all he uncovered from the customer, how he able to demonstrate that ROI before the sale, and also what are the benefit customer seen post the sale. Whereas if you talking with a product seller mindset sales talent, he will talk about ROI only from a solution fitment point of view. he will not know other details about the prospect, and completely he'll not talk about the post-sale scenario, right? He is not aware of it. So this is the three factors which you need to evaluate for a sales talent about a consultative selling mindset.
Got it. Yeah. So any closing thoughts here you would like to share, for sales leaders who are hiring consultative seller?
So sales is all about the people buying from people who build. Okay, so sales is all about people buying from people whom they trust. You need to look for sales talent, whether he's trustworthy, whether he's able to really customer-oriented approach. He's able to demonstrate. He's really worried about selling, or he's really worried about customers seeing the benefit, right? If you're able to understand this consultative selling traits, it's there, then that particular person will be successful in any scenarios, whether it's a complex sales or a normal sales.
Got it. Yeah. I think that this one is good. This came out much better.
Okay.
The third version. I think this one I'll use.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So I think this two olives here for today we'll do. Let me
Okay, fine. No issues.
edit it. You also see. Then
Yeah.
I think we'll keep on improving with more topics.
Sure. Yeah, the first thing, anyway, I don't know. Let's see. After doing it, it'll become better.
Correct.
Actually.
Correct. Yeah. No problem here. So I think
Yeah.
for now I'll once again I'll just stop the recording first.
Yeah.